So with the metric drawing set up, we've got the metric. We may want to look and turn on the snap and the grid. If we turn on snap and grid, we can also verify that, like, our little points, look at the coordinates down at the bottom. So someone suggested that you could, like, just find the X and the Y to find the coordinates and just draw the circle from those points. That's how you would do it. So 70, 40? Okay, oops. So you could just do that as one method. I'm going to suggest that you start your line at 0, 0, and then maybe just type 70 over to the right and 40 up. That's one way. Draw a line over here to go the other direction, and I would go over 50 to my left, and then down, 60? Okay. So I've got those lines. I'm going to turn off grid so you can see this here. So I've got the center point and I've got the other two locations for the circle. So since I was given the radius and I don't want to mess up the math to calculate the diameter, I'm just going to use circle radius and I'm going to draw the 3 circles that I know. 50 and the last one. All right. So those are my 3 circles. Everything looks beautiful. I'm now going to erase these lines because I don't need them anymore. And they go away. So now, we need to look at what else is going on with this drawing. So we've got a line up here and right here. Notice how it's flush. Okay? So when you see a line running in on a circle like that, that usually means that it's tangent. The symbol for tangent is a line with a circle over top. Okay, so we're going to use our tangent object snap to create that line. So back to the line command. I've got my object snaps set up over here, and I'm looking for the line with the circle. So there's my snap to tangent. Because you have 2 points that need to be tangent, you're going to have to pick tangent twice. The first time, we're going to indicate, I'm going to turn snap off. The first time indicates that, hey, this is the first circle. So that's the deferred tangent. We come back over here, click on tangent again, and pick the second circle, and now it's just calculating. So you can watch how that tangent line moves around until we kind of like click on there. And when that happens, AutoCAD automatically does a whole bunch of math calculations. And bam, there, it found the actual tangent point for that circle. Okay, so that is what we're looking for. So I'm going to do it again. Line. Oh, this time, instead of using these buttons over here, I'm going to use my shift and my right mouse button to just show you a different way of getting your tangent or your object snaps to pop up. So I'm going to pick the circle, and I'm going to hit shift, right mouse button, find tangent, and then do that again. So that's how we get that line tangent on both sides. Now I'm going to use the tan radius. Okay, so I'm looking at my picture here. The inside radius is 50 and this one is 40. Notice I don't know where my center of my circle is, so that is an indicator to me that these are going to be tangent, and I've been given the radius. Sometimes our drawings, they actually like locate the center of the circle and then they dimension it off of another line to tell us where that center is located, but that wasn't given to us. So we actually have to use tan radius to draw this. So back on our drawing, back to our tan radius. Okay, pick the first circle. Read the command line. It's looking at to specify the first point on the object for the tangent. Specify the second one. Now specify the radius. Hit enter, and there we go. Do it again. This is the circle 1, circle 2. The radius is now 40, and bam. Okay. So at this point, we've got a lot of circles going on here. We need to clean this up a little bit. Would you agree? All right. Yep. So let's use trim. So I can use trim the old like slowpoke way. Pick this, pick this, pick this, and then I gotta okay, and then I gotta do it again. Trim. I gotta trim this. I gotta trim this. I gotta trim this. I call that slowpoke drawing. Okay, let's not do that. This is a great application of using trim. Hitting enter, make everything trimmable. Use that crossing window. Bam, 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 bam. There we go. All done. Okay. So that's how you can use trim and use the trim all to make it go by really fast. Now, the next thing that we need to do is the polygon. So the first polygon is pretty simple. 4 sides. We know where the center is. I'm just pointing. See how with the object snaps turned on, we can just go straight to the center of the circle. Say we're going to circumscribe about the circle. The radius, I'm going to turn ortho on. The radius is 10, not 20. And there we go. Do that again. This time I'm going to draw the circle. Just because they give us, I turned snap on so I could find that. So I'm going to do the diameter of 60. Go back to polygon. Number of sides is 6. Specify the center. Circumscribed. And there we go. Erase the circle. And then down here at the bottom, it's just circle diameter. So find the center of the circle. And that diameter is 20. And that's it. So there's your rocker arm drawing. And I'm going to release your